while you have the ultra-Orthodox Israelis resisting enslavement by the Israeli government, you got tons of Israelis trying to push them to be forced into the military. How is that not enslavement, forcing people into a military?
Marching through an ultra-Orthodox neighbourhood of Jerusalem, members of the army reservist group Brothers in Arms confront residents.
Not just prayers, we also need the army. We also need the army, not just prayers. We need you. We're collapsing under the burden. We're collapsing under the burden.
You would think if your God is real and all-powerful, prayers would be sufficient to try to convince your stop what's going on.
Some protesters were caught in scuffles and heated arguments, with tensions reaching boiling point over a military exemption for ultra-Orthodox Jews, which dates back to Israel's founding in 1948. In about 6 months of war, more than 500 Israeli soldiers have been killed. Most Jews
Compared to the amount of innocent civilians killed by the Israeli government, that's nothing. And it's wild that that many IDF soldiers die for people enslaved.
Jewish men are required to serve nearly 3 years in the military, followed by years of reserve duty, while Jewish women serve 2 mandatory years. But the politically powerful
That's still slavery, forcing people into the military, even if it's a small amount of time and then you gotta be a reservist. You're still forced.
ultra-Orthodox, who make up roughly 13% of Israeli society, have traditionally received exemptions while studying full-time in religious seminaries. Ruling the current system discriminatory, the Supreme Court gave the government until April 1st to present a new plan and until June 30 to pass it. Last week, Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu asked the court for a 30-day extension to find a compromise.
I can tell you that the ultra-Orthodox went a long way. They agreed to things that we weren't expecting them to, that they never agreed to before. I think we can solve the problem.
Yeah, his solution is forcing people into the military. If you don't join, you get sent to jail or labeled a traitor.
Netanyahu's ultra-Orthodox allies are fiercely opposed